Oh boy, this is gonna be hard. Okay, let's X that out. Got it. Let's see. How does this work? I never went live in real life. Yeah, I never went live in real life. This is gonna be funny. Huh. I wonder how I can see chat. Do I swipe left or swipe? Oh, okay. That's how I can see chat. What do you mean, oh no? What did I do? Oh, I can actually see how many viewers I got? Okay, cool. I never went live in real life before. This is literally my first time going live in real life. If this goes good, I should do it more often, if anything. I just never did. No, I don't need to edit moderators. Oh, I can see who my moderators are? Oh, that's nice. Okay, that's nice. Okay, cool, 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 cool. I didn't know that. Alright, so I was actually planning on, first of all, can you guys hear me? Can you let me know if you guys can hear me? Yeah? No? Maybe so? Can you hear me clearly? Can you guys hear me clearly? Like, cause I don't know if you guys can. I don't know if you guys can't. I mean, you should be able to. I've done TikTok videos from this angle before and people can hear me clearly. But I don't know if you guys can. So that's what I'm trying to figure out. Can you guys hear me? Can I be heard? Let's see. It's a pin message. No, I shouldn't put a pin message. That's there. Okay. So at first I was planning on like at first I was planning on like making a video and probably uploading it on here, but I figured that would take too long. It would take too much of a process to do so. Plus, I still would have done some edits, but I'm too lazy to even do that. I am actually wanting to do a. I decided to do an in real life live, which is the very first time I'm doing a in real life after being on this app for damn near 4 years. As a matter of fact, I think in 3 days' time it'll be my fourth year being on here, and Omelet is I'm actually like this account is actually 3 months older than Omelet because the official release of this app was July 17th, 2017, and this account was made in April. So this account will be 3 months older than the official release of this app. So fourth anniversary coming up, yay. Um, anyway, so I decided to go ahead and make this video because I want to go ahead and tell you guys. I want to tell you guys my story, my journey from being an atheist to going to a Catholic. So I'm pretty sure a lot of people are asking the question like, why were you an atheist at first? Well, it started off back in I want to say when I was in seventh grade, so that was back in, I want to say 2007, I think. Jesus Christ, I'm making myself feel old. Back in 2007, I was going home from school. I was walking home and I look to my left and I see that there's a church. So I was like, God, I'm gonna stop believing in you because I feel like you abandoned me. Now, usually an atheist would be the type where they're like, God doesn't exist. I was not that type. I was a different type. Sure my head's on right. Yeah, it is. Okay, good. I was a different type. I was the type where uh, I just don't believe in God anymore because I feel like He abandoned me. He he made me feel like I was not worth it. There were plenty of other reasons. Another reason was because like there were so many bad things going on out here And it just makes you want to question him, like why are you letting these things happen to these good people, but you're letting the bad people still get away with everything? Like, it makes no sense. I just got mad, and I just kept getting madder and madder at God because I did not understand why, if we're supposed to be his children, we're supposed to be his family, then why isn't he saving his children that deserves to be saving? Hola, mamacita. How you doing, mommy? Um, but anyway, yeah, there was just so many bad things happening in this world, and I just did not understand it. And I wanted to know, like, why are you letting this happen to us? Like, we're supposed to be your family. We're supposed to be your children. We're supposed to be doing things righteous in your name, but yet you're letting bad things happen to us, and I don't understand why that is. And I just, that type of energy would bring more energy of the type where, more people would just come into my life, and they would be more of an influence to what I was saying, what I believed, and I was just like, I don't understand this at all whatsoever. I also went through many hardships. I went through a lot of terrible things in my life, from going in the military, which is not a bad thing. Going in the military is not a bad thing. It was the whole being fucked over that was a bad part. From going in the military to dealing with homelessness to dealing with a broken family, like discovering how broken my family truly is. And I'm a family person. Like, I love having a family. If anything, I am mentally prepared to be a father, because I do want to be a dad. Like, I've been saying that since I was like, 21, 22. And I've always wanted to be a dad. But yeah, I've been through a lot, and I've always blamed God for it. But I think it was last year. Last year, I decided to do something different. Because like all these years that I was, that I was telling everybody that I'm an atheist and I don't believe in God, I actually started questioning my beliefs. I started questioning if that truly is the case. I started questioning, am I really an atheist? Am I really, do I really not believe in God? Because every time someone needs help, they would go ahead and be like, oh, like when they need help or they need guidance or they need words of wisdom, I was always stepping in and I was always giving them guidance. I was always, giving them words of wisdoms. I was giving them something to encourage them to keep going and to keep fighting and to not give up. And that's the type of person I am. If you're feeling down and you're feeling out and you feel like you can't go on, like, I am here for you. I will extend my hand out to you and I will pick you back up and I will tell you the fight's not over yet. We got to keep going. That's the type of person I am. I lost too many friends to suicide. I lost too many friends to drugs. I lost too many friends to a lot of things. I even became a witness of some of those said things, and it's heartbreaking. It's very traumatic, and it breaks my heart a lot. And I just try my best to not let anybody go down that path anymore. Currently, I have a brother who's thinking about taking drugs again, all because he got his heart broken by a woman, by a girl, I should say. She's not a woman, she's a girl. But I went on ahead and I told him, like, don't do that. Like, I'm here for you. Like, the last thing you want to do is go back down that path. And he's influenced by me to keep trying to be better. But when he went down that path, I had to literally be there for him. So I think that if he kept going down the path that he was going, I would not be here right now. I would not be here at all whatsoever. What's up, CDR? How you doing? I would not be here at all whatsoever because I would have been out there trying to take care of him and make sure that he is still alive and he's still walking on this earth. Jesus Christ, this mask is getting hot. I didn't expect to wear this for a long period of time. Another thing is, when I started questioning that's good to hear, man. I'm glad to hear that. Another thing that So another thing that I've been through last year, I started questioning if I really was an atheist because every time somebody needed help, I would definitely go out there and help them out. And I would even say a prayer for them. Everybody's doing good. I would even say a prayer for them. And atheists don't say prayers for anybody. So last year, I started questioning that. I even had a couple of friends who were Catholic and they influenced me to like their words. I want everybody to know that the words did not get to me. It was just the influence, the energy that they brought to me, that made me go down this path. So I went on ahead and I was like, okay, and I started questioning because I told them my life story. I told them what it is that I do, and they're like, I don't really think you're an atheist. I think you're just lost, and I think you're confused. And they wasn't saying that as a bad thing. They were just saying that because, like, what atheist do you know that would go ahead and help someone out and then at the end of the day would start praying for them? Atheists don't do that. And I was like, well, yeah, that's true. They don't. And it was like, why did you do it? And I was like, well, I did it because I know what their beliefs are. I know they believe in God. And they know that I don't. But I decided to go ahead and give a prayer for them anyway because I wanted them to feel like, even though I'm an atheist, that God is still there for them. He may not be there for me, but he's still there for them. And they respected that a lot. They were like, it's really nice to see like someone like you respecting other people's beliefs even when you don't believe in it. But they started asking me even more questions like, why did you become an atheist? What made you stop believing in God? What made you stop doing this? What made you stop doing that? And I can honestly and truthfully tell you, when I was an atheist, I fell into really deep depression. I fell into a dark sadness. I tried to commit suicide like 3 times out of my whole entire life. I almost succeeded in one, fortunately, it didn't happen. Yeah, that's how hard life was. So, like one day I was sitting down and I was watching TV and I was literally like, I don't really think I'm an atheist. I think I'm more than that. I have to be more than that. So I decided to get up. Being here in St. Louis, Missouri, we had this thing called the Basilica Cathedral of St. Louis. And I'll make sure to post pictures so you guys can see what it looks like because the basilica that I go to, it's very beautiful. Like, it's very beautiful. The first time that I walked in the basilica, I felt so much positive energy. Like, the place was so beautiful that I just felt like I was being drawn into it. Like it just grabbed me and I didn't even walk. Like, I just felt like my legs were being controlled and I just kept walking. That's how I felt. Because that's how beautiful the cathedral is. And I loved it. I loved the energy it was giving me. I loved the energy that it brought. And I was just like, I want to feel more of this. Like, I felt all my doubts, all my worries, all the depression, the sadness, everything that I felt was holding me back was just gone completely away. And when I walked in there, I sat down on the bench and I looked around. The cathedral from the inside is so beautiful. It's beautiful on the outside, but inside is just insane. It's like wow, like I didn't think a place like this could exist. And I know that there's some beautiful cathedrals out there, but this one I think it's the best one out of the whole entire United States, if I'm going to be honest with you. Anyway, but yeah, I went there, and I just sat there and I started praying, and I asked God to give me guidance, like from here, I'm like, God, from here on out, I am dedicating my life to you because I want to get to know you and I want to get to discover you. So I want to know everything about you, even if you know everything about me. And it was at that moment that I went home that same night and I got attacked. I got attacked by a demon. I know everybody knows what sleep paralysis is. I laid down on the bed and I was going to sleep, and then all of a sudden I woke up, but I couldn't move. I was paralyzed. And I felt something come into my room. And at first I thought it was my mom that came in, but then all of a sudden I realized it wasn't my mom, it's something else. Because you know how a dog sounds when it's like walking on carpet? That's how it was sounding at first. And, I started to panic because it started sniffing me. And then all of a sudden, like, I was on the phone with my friend because my friend was trying to calm me down. You know, because she was over here telling me you need to calm down. Like, she was telling me something while I was going through the sleep paralysis. And hey Niana, thank you for the raid. I really appreciate you. But yeah, I was on the phone with my friend and I fell asleep, and then all of a sudden I ended up waking up and I felt something come to me. Like I said, I thought it was my mom at first, but it wasn't. So it was crawling, it was like walking on the carpet, and it was like walking on all four. And I was just laying down in bed and I just started panicking because I was like, oh my God, like, it's here. Like, this thing is here. And then all of a sudden, like, it started sniffing me, and I was trying to move. I was trying my best to move, and I just started panicking. I felt like I couldn't move. So I was over here telling myself, I was like, okay, calm down. Just wiggle your big toe. If you can wiggle your big toe, you'll be okay. And I wiggled my big toe, and I was like, all right, you wiggled your big toe. Now you got to wiggle your other toes. And I was like, all right, cool. So the next thing you know, it started climbing on the bed. Like, it put one paw on the bed, and I felt myself move. Like, I legit felt myself move. It started climbing on the bed, and I was like, oh no. And then it got off, and it just kept climbing on and kept climbing off and kept climbing on. And it got to the point to where it climbed on so much that out of the corner of my eye, out of my peripheral vision, I saw what it looked like. And I'm telling you, it was as black as a night. Like, it was so black, and I felt so much evil coming from it that I literally heard something in my mind or in my body. Like, I felt like it was in my mind, but it was in my body. And it was telling me to wake up. Like, it was like, wake up. You have to wake up. Get up. Like, it was literally screaming out of the top of its lungs, and it was telling me to wake up. And when I saw it, I just started panicking. I felt like I was losing all hope. So when I saw it, I literally just dropped all my guard, and I literally said, please don't take me. Like, please don't take me. I'm not ready. And I don't want to go. I got so much to learn. There's so much more to do, and I don't belong to you. And next thing you know, it went away, and I was finally able to move. And I thought I screamed out of the top of my lungs because I was trying to scare it off. But my friend, she said, you didn't scream. Because I thought I was like, ah! But instead I was like, ah. And I was like, oh. What's that? Cool outfit, thank you. Oh, I don't know why I couldn't see chat. Take off the mask. Okay. I don't know why I couldn't see chat at first. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. I could not see chat. My bad, guys. I just didn't know if this... No, this is a real live stream. I didn't know if this, like, okay. I will not get fun if I take off my mask. What are you talking about? Oh my god. I didn't know if I could see... Yeah, I'm live. I'm live in real life right now. I didn't know if you guys could see the chat or if you can see me. Because I have chat showing right now. But I don't know if you guys if it's like in the way or whatever the case may be. I don't know. This is my first time doing it in real live stream, so, you know, I didn't even see the buff. That's how I wasn't able to see you guys' chat. But I could see the YouTube chat. I just couldn't see your chats. I'm sorry, guys. Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. Can you see me still? Can you see me fully, or do you see the chat in a way? If they want to bully me, let them. I mean, like, their words don't affect me. I just tell them, oh yeah, well, I'm rubber, and I'm rubber, you're glue. You can't see the chat now, so only the dashboard. Okay, cool, great. So I can keep this chat on then. But anyway, yeah, I thought I screamed out the top of my lungs, and I didn't. I was just like, and I was so confused. I was like, that's impossible, because I literally screamed out of the top of my lungs to scare it. You know, it's fine, Niana. If they want the smoke, they can come get it. Nosh wants all the smoke. I heard they're feeling so bad that they're going to be crying back to their mama and trying to get breast milk out of them. Anyway. Don't let me being Catholic and being sympathetic right now get y'all messed up. I'm still a savage if I want to be. Ain't nobody can bully me. And if they tried, I'm going to bully them back. I bully the bullies. Anyway. So, go on with my story? Okay. But anyway, so yeah, Nashi, do you have throne? Do I have what? Theotown? What is that? I don't know what that is. Anyway, let me continue on my story. So yeah, I went on ahead, my friend went on ahead and decided to contact Godmother, and I told Godmother, it's a game where you can build your own city. No, I don't have that. I think I heard about it. I think I heard of something similar to that, but I haven't heard of that game. Anyway, so she went on ahead, she contacted Godmother. I told Godmother everything that happened. And Godmother said a prayer for me to where I had to put on some sort of like protection spell. Because what's up, dude? How you doing? Some sort of like protection spell from the Bible, because I had experienced a demon coming into the house trying to attack me, and was like, because like I was telling, what I told her and what I told Godmother, I told her, I was like, when the demon came in and it kept climbing on and off of the bed, I felt it was determining whether it wanted to take me to hell or just keep me there. Like, it was literally determining whether it wanted to take me or not. And, crap. This mask is really uncomfortable. And, I go ahead and, like, you know, I was like, it was determining if it wanted to take me or not. And, I just got scared, you know, because that's the first time. Like, I mean, it's not the first time I went through sleep paralysis. It's not the first time I felt something come in the house, but it was the first time I felt something climb onto the bed and determine whether it wanted to take me or not. That's what I felt, you know, and it sucked, you know. It was like, I was just like, I never had that experience before, so of course I'm scared. But I go ahead and, you know, I decided to call up the Basilica, and can you be my friend? Yeah, I'll be your friend. I decided to call up the Basilica. I had to talk to like some exorcist or something like that, and next thing you know, I never got a chance to talk to her, but I did talk to one man named Father Povis, who is my spiritual guide. Father Povis is my spiritual guide. He is definitely the man that is guiding me to a path of righteousness. That's guiding me to that path of discovering and knowing who God is. You know, he's been on this journey with me ever since I decided to go on this self-discovery. And the man, he's a really good man. Unfortunately, he was busy during the time of Lent, so he couldn't always come talk to me, which I understood. But um, I have a rehearsal today at noon. It's not noon yet. Like, don't get the time messed up. It may say 12:10, but it's actually 11:10 here. Which means I got to get going soon. But yeah, he definitely gave me guidance. He made me feel like I am worth it, and that it definitely wasn't my time to go. And he's been on this journey with me since 2020, and I'm going to get baptized tomorrow. And it's been a journey. It got to the point to where I told him, I personally asked Father Popus. I was like, because he asked me, do you have a sponsor? Do you have someone is this a real story? Yes, this is my story. This is my real story, because this actually happened to me. He went on ahead, he asked me, he went on ahead and he asked me if I have a sponsor, if I have a godmother or godfather, for my baptism. And I said, unfortunately, I don't, but, when did it happen? It happened last year. Yeah, it happened last year, and in July, I think. It happened last year in July. But yeah, he asked me if I have a sponsor for my baptism, and I said, unfortunately, I don't. But I was going to ask you if you can be my sponsor for my baptism, because you've been on this journey with me since the very start, since I wanted to discover God myself. And I would be honored if you would be my sponsor for my baptism. And he said he would love that. So he's going to be sponsoring me for my baptism tomorrow. I don't know if I'll be going through the 3 sacraments, because my job has me working tomorrow, unfortunately. But, I'm going to try to get tomorrow off, because I do want to dedicate that whole entire day to God, and not to my job. What do I mean by sponsor? So here, I don't know how it's done in different countries, but here, and I don't know if it's done in every state, but here in the U.S., in order to get baptized, you have to have somebody there with you that is basically your spiritual guide. So that's what I mean by sponsor. Who's your spiritual guide? And Father Popus is my spiritual guide. If Godmother was here if my friend and Godmother was here in the Missouri with me right now, they would have been my sponsor, because Godmother would have loved to sponsor me for my baptism, and so would my friend. But yeah, by sponsor, it's basically who's my spiritual guide. So that's basically that. But yeah, that's my story of being from atheist to a Catholic. Being an atheist, it's different for a lot of people, but for me, it definitely wasn't for me. I wasn't fit for it, especially since I would go ahead and give other people words of wisdom and then start praying for them at the end of it, because I know what their beliefs are. And I was not going to be the type of person to keep beating myself down and making myself so proud of you, Noshi. Thank you, Niana. Thank you, Nini. I appreciate that. No cussing. I can cuss if I want to. Don't tell me how to run my life. Anyway, as I was saying before, yeah, I felt that. Like I said, I just felt drawn to it. When I first went into the Basilica, I felt like like he was calling to me, and he was telling me, I've been waiting for you to come here. So I am definitely excited for this baptism, because me personally, I say it's about time that I got to this route. But even then, I know it took a lot of time, and I know it took a lot of patience. I was offered to be baptized before, but I went on ahead and I turned it down, because I wanted to understand what it is I'm getting myself into. I wanted to understand more about the baptism. And I know it's not just magic, but I do want to know the spiritual aspect of it. And I think that's what a lot of people need to understand. It's not about the physical essence. It's the spiritual essence that comes with it, Like, it's all about what you feel in here, what you feel in your heart, and what you feel in your spirit. That's why a lot of people believe in God. It's not because, it's a invisible sky being, as they like to call it. It's because of the simple fact that what they feel in their heart and what they feel in their spirit, they feel that God is speaking to them through their heart and their spirit. They feel that God is there with them always. It's a spiritual thing, and it's something that a lot of people don't understand, or they refuse to understand, and I understand that. But do I play Roblox? No, I don't play that. But that is definitely something that I think a lot of people should, if they want to know why everybody believes in God. Me personally, if they were to ask me why do I believe, it's the spiritual aspect that makes me believe. It's the wisdom and the knowledge that, God carries, that I feel like I want to learn. Everybody has different paths of the reason why they believe in God. I believe my path of why I believe in God is because I am seeking knowledge and I'm seeking wisdom. And I think that is the most powerful tool that anybody could ever use. It's their brain. So, with that being said, that is my story, guys. That is the reason why I went from atheist to Catholic. I am excited about this baptism tomorrow. I am excited about, I'm spiritually prepared, but I'm getting myself mentally prepared. I'm physically prepared, though. I got a rehearsal in a few, and I gotta get going. And this mask is so damn hot right now. I almost took it off. I almost took it off while I was talking, but thankfully I didn't yet. But because tomorrow's Easter Sunday, and because tomorrow's my baptism, and I know I said I'll reveal my face when I'm verified. I'll reveal my face after I get baptized, and hopefully it was worth the wait, So with that being said, I gotta get going. I hope you guys are having a good day, and God bless you all, and see you guys later. I love you all. Take care. Go enjoy Brianna's stream, because she's very lovely.